So yo, it's your boy Tahim, and I mean, I just want to get up on here. I mean, I told you I got stories. I got stories for days, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of the ones where it's like, it's crazy where my life took me at 33. Like, I remember I was like 19 and I just moved out of my mom's house. I was living living with 3 other dudes in an apartment, and I got kicked out of my mom's and all that. And crazy story about that is I just got kicked out because, you know what I mean, I was living a wild life. I was, wild and balling, whatever. And, I was 19 and I was getting ready to graduate from school or whatever. And, she ain't like how I was moving. So, and she found out I had an apartment. You know what I mean? My apartment, and I always say this, I think my older brother, my stepbrother, because the fact is, if it wasn't for him, and it wasn't for him to be pushing me to, get out the house and all that, I wouldn't be where I'm at. You know what I mean? I always thank him for that, because the fact is, I was a little nerd back in the day. And I mean, I wasn't me right here. I always used to be in the house playing the game. I mean, my tongue, but my tongue to the side, playing the game and not scared to talk to shorties and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be like that all the time. So I wasn't like on a problem or like how everybody used to be. I was just me. Like, I didn't want to talk to no girl. I wanted to play the game and I wanted to be inside and just, that's it. But it wasn't until my brother was like, yo, bro, you gotta get out there. You gotta go explore, do your thing, bro. Like, yo, you young, like get messed up, get crazy. You know what I mean? Get into trouble. And it made me think, like, yo, I need to do that. I need to really think about that. You know what I mean? Like, you only live once. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing inside? Just wasting time playing the game, scared to talk to girls, scared to talk. I mean, like, and you know what? I did that, and I did it easy, and I did it good, man. It was cool. It was really cool to do that, and like, so now being who I am and seeing where I am, it's just it's crazy, bro. And for me right now, I'm learning my journey. I'm learning my roads and learning who I am. And I'm learning that, yo, take every chance life got for you when you're young. And fast forward to, like, when I'm saying, like, being in the house and having an apartment with 3 other dudes. We had a party house. We used to, like, throw crazy parties, chill, relax, do our little thing, and, you know what I mean, get all messed up. I mean, now I ain't saying that, that's always a life to live, but I did it. You feel me? So it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool to be who I am, and it was kind of cool to actually be out there, adventure and all that, and I thank my older brother for that. You know what I mean? To be where I am and be in that adventure. So that was what's up. You know what I mean? And one thing I can say about that, and one thing I can say about being in a house with 3 other dudes, you get to learn tendencies, you get to learn everything. You get to be who you are. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I can never take away, and it got me to really explore and be out on my own, be young, handle bills, handle this, handle that, understand what it means to actually be a man out here. So that was kind of cool for me and everything. The house parties, oh man, they were just think about that. We was balling out of control. We thought we was the ish. Now I mean, like, it's just you had to be there sometime, but it was like bro, like, to have 3 other dudes, you know what I mean, collaborate with each other, like, And the time we didn't do that. Times we was all playing around with each other. I remember one time my brother, we was all into our phones one day, right? So we was all playing. We didn't even talk to each other that day. That night we was just all chilling on our phones, right? Here go my brother. He was like, yo, I'm gonna play some prank on everybody. So what he did was he jumped on each and every one of our beds, and we just took our phones. We didn't even think about it because we was like on it, was like, all right, whatever. We was all chilling, da da da. We see him jumping on our bed. I was like, what the? And our phone, obviously was on our bed, whatever. He took it, ran, took all our phones, ran. It was like, mind you, we live in College Town, and if you from Albany, you know. College Town, yo, late at night, it be lit. Like, no whole bars, you know what I mean? So, it was crazy. So, we all walking around, like, we all thinking, like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you jumping on our bed? Next thing you know, he takes our phone. We're like, I'll go to one of my dudes, Jay. I'm like, yo, Jay, he took your phone too? I go to Austin, did he take your phone? He's like, yeah. Yo, we all geeking up, like, yo, what this dude at? He ran out the house, ran around the corner with our phone. We all get out. I guess he just basically just trying to say, like, yo, stop being on your phone. Yo, we are all by ourselves. Like, this is all our first time being out of the house by ourselves. So that was dope. Just to be outside by ourselves, the dopest thing ever. Like, you know what I mean? We was all young. The oldest one was my brother, and he was, he was 20. We was all 18, 19, mind you. I was 19 at the time. You know what I mean? We was all just young, out of control. You know what I mean? That's why we say at the time, it was 2012, and we were, our anthem was Wiz Khalifa, Young, Wild, and Free. We was, you know what I mean? If you know, you know about Young, Wild, and Free. You know what I mean? So that was our thing. It was funny when he did it because we didn't expect it, and he made a joke. He was like, yo, come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's come find me. Like, look for me. Da da da. So we was looking everywhere until we came back to the crib. Hey, this dude jumping, this dude climbing in his window, and we finally like, yo, get on his phone. Da da da. It was just a funny thing, man. It was just funny to just do it, man. So that was a story. It was a funny story, but yo, subscribe with me, man, and you know what I mean. Like this video, like all my videos. Come with your boy. I mean, let's get this started. I told you, I'm not a dude where you feel some type of way or you want to know me. See what up, man. I'm not a dude that, yo, blah blah blah. No, I'm a chill dude. I listen to you, listen to me. I want to hear your views. I want to hear your story too. You know what I mean? Like, this is us, bro. You feel me? So check with your boy. Check with me. It's your boy Taheem. You know what I mean? You can call me this, you can call me that, but just don't call me what? You already know. Late for dinner. Catch your boy.